Okay, I am here tonight, and I have the pleasure of talking to Cassandra. How you doing?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good. How old are you,
I
Cassandra?
am a 39-year-old single mother who's been houseless for about almost a year now here in Phoenix, Arizona. At first, it seemed like the housing was great. They said that I would need to. Okay, so I was told by some of the residents that they would pay for our first down payment and moving costs and whatnot, and that we'd had to at least have like a part-time job, and they pay the other half of the monthly rent. But so I talked with one of the social workers there, the assistants at the desk, and I'm told far different. Like, no, you need to work a full-time job, 40 hours a week in order to qualify for housing. I was like, okay, so hold up, 40 hours a week, at least 16 or above an hour. I'd be able to, make it on my own without your guys' help with housing. You know what I mean? So. But out here, what complicates us being able to even have a chance to even get onto the housing list and with proof of the hours and income, it's hard out here. A lot of these places don't want to pay their coworkers in health insurance, or injury insurance. So after a certain amount of period of time of you being there, no, they get to work 40 hours or more, and the company will have to add you onto their insurance. But a lot of companies don't want to do that anymore these days. So they'll work us like 20 hours a week. Me, it was unfortunate. It was like 15 hours a week if I was lucky. 2 hours a day, 2.5, 3 hours one day, 3 days out of the week. It was with McDonald's. I quit, got another job at Get Zeus Enchiladas and Soups, and they made it sound real good, you know what I mean? But then like 3 hours before shift's over, I'm told just to go home early, and it's like, gosh, they keep doing this. I'm not going to be able to make it here too. So probably just decided to quit that job, and then went back to McDonald's, and it was just the same thing. So I was like, you know what, God? I was like, I'm not even going to even try this anymore. I mean, I went to different interviews, thought about being a line cook at the airport, but
That would be good.
yeah.
What's your highest level of education?
My highest level of education is 11th grade.
11th grade?
Yeah.
So what about maybe going back getting your GED? Is that anything you've ever thought about?
Yeah, I had a GED booklet, study booklet in my vehicle, and it's gone.
So you had a vehicle and that.
It's gone too. I mean, it's bad. It's bad with theft. You know what I mean? From this experience, I've learned, to just be humble and meek about it, forgive. You know what I mean? And to just give God and Jesus Christ all my problems, even my addictions. Because
Do you still have your license?
I do have a license.
You do?
Yeah.
On you?
Well, no, not with me because they stole it, but.
But you could get back in the system to get it?
Yeah, the programs can also help with the homeless project ID, so you can either get your state ID, which you'll pay for, you just gotta sign up for, or your license.
That's awesome.
Social security card, yeah.
Is that down at CAS?
Yeah,
That's-
it's a pretty cool community. They've got so you go up and it's the Bryan Garcia Center, and you can go up into this office where they can house you down in there.
Hi.
Hello.
You good?
Oh,
You good?
nothing's wrong. We're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Nothing's wrong. So yeah, and then you can go to LDCR, which they have DES. They have it's called a
Birth certificate?
well, yeah, that's the homeless project ID. There's DES, and I think Rapid Housing they can help you with, and there's something else. What's it called? It's where you go and get seen by doctors. They got to refer you. It's a place that's got to refer you for the SOS, which is tents outside that's shaded. But a lot of them seem to like that. They're like, it's way better over there, and blah 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 blah. And maybe it is, because there's probably less drama. But so we all tend to really get along out there and stuff, and try not to be violent and things like that. But
Would you say
I do
it's
miss my children,
Would you say it's dangerous being homeless out here?
It can be. If you really don't know what you're doing out here, and if you're not really experienced, it could be petty, which could put you out, and you can be date raped within a matter of seconds. Same with blues. Any type of jewelry that you may have on, someone can poke you in the arm in your sleep and get your vein and sedate you, even deeper in your sleep with a drug, and take off your jewelry and leave with it. And you wake up next morning just nodding out all day.
So being aware and alert is essential out here.
Yeah, well, there was a man who sat next to me and watched me all day, nodding out because of the jewelry being stolen from me with someone. actually pricking my vein in my sleep. It was right here. It was right there, that white spot. But then I was like, oh my God, but if my arm is resting down and I turn this a certain way, look at it, that vein goes right over that needle mark. Boom. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. Someone did poke me in my sleep, you know? And then I saw the dude who stole my necklace. He's like, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, you know what, God, whatever, you know, just look at that.
So would it be better if you could get a room over there in Cass?
I can. They've referred me a couple times. I should have. But I ended up having to use the restroom. And when I finished using the restroom and I went back, the woman was gone who was supposed to get me inside for a bed.
Can you go back though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can go back and get a bed and shower each day.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. They take really good care of us there. Food, clothing, showers each day.
How long will they keep your bed?
So you gotta follow specific rules. So like, there's no theft. They catch you thieving in the dorms, you're out for the night. You can come back the next day if there's a bed available. They'll get you in that night, next day. But if you steal again, I think you're out for like a year or something like that.
How long?
A year, maybe. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm correct.
If you don't go back one time, then.
Well, if you are caught, like multiple times stealing, you can't go back there. So.
But what if you didn't make it in before the 9 o'clock curfew? Then could you go back the next day?
Okay, so it's 10 o'clock curfew.
10?
You have to, if you got a job, and the only way that you can go over the 10 o'clock curfew is if you have a work schedule that's saying that you have to stay till 11 that night. So then they'll be able to get you on the late night schedule and sign you up before you go into work and just say, hey, tonight I'm staying until 11. I might not be able to be back here until about 12 midnight, so can you please put your name down on the late list?
Right.
And they'll write your name down, and then you can get there, and they're like, okay, your name is on here, go ahead, come on in. But if you don't do that, then I think you ruin your chance of being able to be placed on a late list anymore for a certain period of time, and then you can get back on it.
And your case manager's there, though. You could get a case manager to help get you into the housing.
I wasn't able to even go talk to my case manager. Like there was a few times I've gone in there and tried to, hey, can I speak with my case manager? Like, oh, well, what do you need? I can help you out, whatever it is that you may need. I'm thinking, then what do I have a case manager for? Like, who's going to coach me with step-by-step guides on what it is I can do with this situation that's starting to frustrate me? You know what I mean? With work, maybe there's something else that they can refer me to, or maybe there's a program that can help my resume look a little better to where they want to pay me more or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm very experienced. You know what I mean? And I can work professionally if they need me to. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. Just unfortunate events. You know what I mean? A series of events, but.
What would you like to do for work if you could pick your career?
Well, work for God and Jesus Christ, definitely.
A what?
Work for God and Jesus Christ, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, and the Holy Mother and for my children, and others if they need it, I'd like to get to Jerusalem and just start new out there, leave this past behind.
So here's another question I always ask also. How was your childhood growing up?
It was different.
Different?
I didn't have my parents. It was pretty perverted with little children from school, stuff like that. So there was drug use, there was some abuse, but there was also love. You know what I mean? Not all families are perfect, but.
Do you have siblings?
I do.
Do you talk to them? There's someone backing up Cassandra.
Sorry. My two big sisters I don't talk to due to all my phones being stolen, Sims cards. I mean, I just got a phone from my friend 2 days ago, and now it is stolen again. My phone is stolen again. He goes, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "I kid you not, man." I said, "My phone's already stolen, man. And someone took off with it." I said, I don't even know how the hell the first thing got home. My bag is missing, the big bag.
Right.
Yeah, like I know this voice is so smart.
Do you have a phone?
I can't even call family and talk to them. I'm too scared to use other people's phones because I've been threatened about certain things.
Right. Well, I want to make sure that we get you something to eat and drink, and I do have some cigarettes for you. I want to encourage you, don't quit, don't give up. Cassandra, I was here myself, and I will always say your definition does not define you as an individual. Just because you're here right now doesn't mean this is where you're going to be 2 years from now. You could come out of it, you could change it, and you could do it, and I 100% believe in that. How about you? You believe in that? she could get out of this. Huh. Breathe life. Breathe life. Because
Right,
I
and
was
then-
here. He was here.
Aw. Wow, y'all look like y'all doing pretty good. That's what's up.
Yes, I'm telling you, if we could do it, you could do it.
Amen. Thank you.
I'm gonna get you some stuff. I want you to know I appreciate
I'll
you.
keep that in mind.
Hang in there. I'm gonna get you some cigarettes. You want to tell everybody bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Love.
I'm gonna get you some cigarettes and something to eat. Hold on.